Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Beorning, and today we need to go out and find this Asgaj or Asgaja, however you pronounce that. I'm sure it's in black speech or some terrible language that I cannot speak. So therefore let's check. Here are the goods. All we have to do is take these and we'll be fine, right? Of course not, because we've got a friend here. Oops. And we're going to see if we could get this guy without getting the attention of too many orcs at once. Right? How's that going to be possible? With my record, unlikely. Alright, let's see. He just walks through the camp. Yeah, that's right. Let's walk through the camp. That sounds like a great way of handling things. Alright, let's go. Let's get him. This is going to be our big effort here. Whap! Alright. We are going to be on the... Let's dance in circles. Alright, good. He's down. Yay! Now let's see if I can get out of here in one piece. That's not in one piece. Definitely not in one piece. Away, away! Out from these lunatics. Away from the Uruks, away from the orcs. Away. Ew. Away from the mounted combat. No. Let's go fast. Let's go and just in time. Good grief. Okay, they both asked me to talk to the thing, so therefore let us go inside. And we also have, let's see, Yifel? Yifel.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Thank you for taking the time to do this, Pineclaw. You brought our men more time to prepare for the coming siege in doing so. When this war has finally ended and our people can return, they can rest easy knowing that our foes did not invade their homes in a violent. Yeah, that was for nailing shut those doors, of course. Alright. First off, let's talk about...
There are not enough curses in the world
Uruk
for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
This Uruk has harried my people for weeks now, and I am glad to hear he has finally met his end. The supplies he and his ilk had brought keeping from my men can now be recovered, and we can redouble our efforts to prepare for the Wade. Oh, to prepare the Wade. You are the Wade. Yeah. Alright, well, what about the unfair trade?
Right hand is wicked.
You have lessened this blow to our lands, Pineclaw, if only to a small degree. With only my men and I stationed here, we will use these supplies to arm and defend Entwave. You have my thanks for bearing such a burden. Alright, good. Right, well, it looks like I've got 3 more quests to complete. And a quest log that I should really clear out at some point. Minor little detail, let's see. This is Rohan, let's see, I guess Kingstead. Kingstead, into deep. And, noise in the dark. Talk to Wilmar. Oh, he's upstairs. Oh, yes, him. Alright, I found what was making those noises.
We are a strong lot. We will survive.
Ha! I knew my ears had not deceived me, but this begets yet more troubles to the Entwade. Orcs hiding in the town? Unthinkable! And as for the man you found, Thane Edric will not be pleased that one of his people was left behind, especially if they intended to stay against his orders. We must speak more of this once the other threats at the Entwade had been quelled. Alright. Okay, so we have 2 more threats to quell first. And none of them are in here. So where are the other 2 threats? I think there might be some at the front gate. Right. Now, let's see. The front gate. Yes, I have the nice quest arrow pointing me down. Oh, actually, it's not the front gate. That's right. It's the person who wants me to help with the local orc trouble. And fortunately, this is not a mounted quest. Yay! But apparently it's not immune to mounted foes because there is a mounted foes. I really don't need to. See, he ran off when I went in. That's my excuse. Hello there.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
As you have no doubt heard from Thane Edric, orcs have crossed the Wade into our lands from the Sudcrofts. We know not what has driven them here, but they cannot remain here in their... Really? They can remain here, and their numbers will bolster the already sizable forces of the White Hand. They bear queerly adorned armor, but beneath that, they appear frailer than most of the others I have seen this far. It may my thought that Reeve Fastred and his men had driven them off, though I will imagine Edric will have taken him to task for not slaying all their number. We cannot abide them for their border. Rice out to the Entwade along the edge of the river and slay them. For how gaunt they appear, it may well be a mercy.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
And I grow concerned for the men of the Entwade Pineclaw. In Thane Edric's fervor to protect the crossing, we have forgotten that our crofters have gone and their rations must be preserved for the coming battle. In other times, much is not a problem, but with the coming of the orcs to the Sudcrofts, I fear that our... Okay, fine. You will die for that. I was trying to pick up a quest. Fine. You are in trouble now. You are really in trouble. You are going to die. I mean, I tried to be merciful, right? Well, so much for that. Where was I? Oh, yes. Dismounting! Yeah, that's a thing. Right, now let's go back here and collect fish-filled nets. Which is what he was trying to tell me he wanted me to do, but of course, I couldn't finish reading off the quest text because some archer decided to be rude. I mean, really. Oh, this orc is tough. That orc is really tough. Okay. Fight only one at a time. Note to self. Right, okay. Good. Let's have a honey cake. I'm sure that'll help me. Good. Maybe I should find some more substantial food. Alright, we'll go with this. Maybe I should have took Yeoman and go for the better food rather than trying to survive on these silly honey cakes that aren't really quite as good as crafted food. Alright, let's get that in. take care of these slain horses. Okay. Bury fallen horses in Kingstead. Alright. And yet, when you're in the middle of a bunch of orcs, it's not a good time to go around reading. I know someone went through the trouble of creating all that wonderful quest text, but who's going to read long, complicated quest text when you have orcs coming up and bopping you on the head when you're in the middle of reading? I mean, really? It's not a good time for long, complicated quest text. That's all I gotta say. Right, now, let's get some more of these starving orcs here. Now, this is what's really, really stupid about this quest. We have these starving orcs. They're very hungry. That's the entire point of what's going on here, right? They are hungry. Why aren't they eating the fish? I mean, really, orcs aren't that picky of eaters, so therefore I would think that they would have absolutely no qualms on eating fish. Alright, fine. But, yeah, this is obvious that the orcs just completely ignored all of this fish. I mean, really, this is why the orcs lose the war. If no other reasons, nothing about rings being dropped into volcanoes or anything like that. No. The entire reason the orcs lose the war is because when they're starving, they cannot go and take up a fish net. Even though it helps them to pursue their favorite occupation, and that is stealing. You thought killing things is their favorite occupation? No, stealing's their favorite occupation. It's just that normally they go around killing in order to pursue the other. Well, actually, they don't mind killing all that much. It's just that it's the chance of being killed when they're trying to kill is the biggest complication. So, of course, they try to kill things that are less likely to fight back effectively. Of course, then you have people like Saruman and Sauron and all that, and the Witch King, who drive orcs so that they will wind up going around and fighting no matter how big the danger is, and so they could die in the thousands or hundreds of thousands without any trouble. But yeah, I'm babbling now. Alright, now, where is the... Ah, there's the last horse right there. So, let's take care of this orc, and then we will be done. Because I might even be able to... Yeah. What does it say when I do this? Pop up! Although you could not save them from their grim fate, they have returned honor to the horses of the Rohirrim of the Entwade and buried them upon the wide, beautiful plains of Kingstead. Right. Now, do they realize how long it takes to bury a horse? I mean, just imagine. They're a little bit bigger than somebody else. I mean, that's the entire point, because the horses are bigger, so they can carry a great deal of weight, such as an armored knight. Alright, well, in any case, let's head back in and turn in some more quests. Alright, and back into the mead hall. And Edric! I've taken care of a few things.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
I know not if Reeve Fastreth drove them from his lands, but the orcs will find no safety here. You have removed another threat facing me and my men, and for that I am grateful. Although I have no love for Theoden, the orcs of the White Mountains have long lain dead, and I shall not tolerate another orc on the plains of Kingstead.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
And seeing that you returned, I thank you for recovering these fish. With my people and our croppers gone to the south, the farms will not be well kept as they had been, and we will need as many rations as we can muster. And besides, it's March, and there's probably not too much on the farms ready to be harvested anyway, right?
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Few could deny the effort you have put forth, Pineclaw. My men and I are grateful for what you have done to aid us in preparing for the White Hand's next assault. Without the king's aid, we were ill prepared for such a task, but should the Wade hold, he and I shall have words upon his return. Come then, we must talk of what to be done with this man you have found. Oh yes, the man we have found.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
You have done much to aid me and the people of the Entwade, Pineclaw. My men and I continue to ready the town for the White Hand's return, but there remains little left to do. Now, as for the men you have hiding in town, while he cleverly evaded my men, he will still need to rejoin with the others of Aldburg. The roads can be traveled in numbers, but I will not send him south alone. Not in these times. If you would, travel south with Agumon and bring him to rejoin with Leofud and the others. Alright, and let's be ready on that. Oh, yes. Let's speak with them. Did you hear the orders?
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Surely the thing cannot be serious. The White Hand will return with their forces bolstered soon enough, and when the time comes, we must be prepared to defend the Entwade. I was trained in the art of swordplay by my father before his passing, as were my brothers before they traveled to the aid of the king. Certainly I can be of more use to the Thane here than I would be inside the walls of Aldburg. One man cannot tend the farms in the absence of our people, so what other purpose have I, if not to defend the lands of the king? I beg you, Pineclaw, speak to the Thane on my behalf. Edric needs every able man that he can spare, and I stand ready to fight for the Wade. Right? He says he'd rather fight than leave.
The White Hand is wicked.
What madness is this? I have little time to ready our forces, and he seeks to delay us further with such bold declarations? I knew well his father and his skill with the blade, but this man has always been a crofter, and though his hands be worn from the labors of the Wade, he is ill-equipped to battle against the Uruks and their ilk. I doubt not that he means well, but we do not have time to prepare for... Do you hear me, Aquaman? I shall not hear such a plea, and though I apologize, you will find safety in Aldburg. Pineclaw will bring you to reunite with Leofud and the others, and that will be the end of it.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Thane Edric is a brave man, but he can fly into a rage like no other I have known. We will travel south then, but I shall not merely watch these conflicts unfold in my lands. Before we depart, I wish to arm myself. If I cannot protect the Thane and Entwade, his people shall be safe behind my shield. Let us look about the town for a sword and shield, and then we shall be on our way. So next time, we will find these weapons and be on our way with Piney Plays, the Beorning.